Welcome to the party, pal. Your friendly neighborhood master of chaos. Back with you once again. Today is Tuesday, so it's time for Top 3 Kills Tuesday. We're looking at the not so classic, not so memorable, not so good, not so entertaining movie, Memorial Valley Massacre. Now, don't feel bad if you've never heard of this movie, because not many people have. Honestly, I'd be hard-pressed if you, coming to this Top 3 Kills installment, have seen the movie before. If you have, awesome, fantastic. You definitely have a broad palette of films under your belt. I had never heard of this film, and I thought I'd seen every slasher film. Of course, that is a hollow boast, because I've come to realize that there are many slasher films that I will probably never see in my lifetime, because either they've vanished or they're never going to get a release. And thanks to Vinegar Syndrome, a movie like Memorial Valley Massacre is going to see the light of day in high definition. Now, the footage we're going to watch today, just as an FYI, is not in high definition. This is not from the transfer that Vinegar Syndrome is releasing, so keep that in mind. It is sort of a VHS quality. Keep that in mind, but honestly, for me, in my estimation, it sort of adds to the charm of the film and sort of the fun of Top 3 Kills, that we see it in sort of a roughy condition, because that, I feel like that makes it more fun. Anyway, enough rambling, let's get to the kills. That is what we are here for. We're going to go in descending order, starting from 3, starting with my least favorite, but I guess if I were to classify this as the top 3 kills, these are my least favorite top to my most favorite bottom. Does that make sense? You know what I mean. But descending order from worst to best, I guess. I mean, there's more kills in the movie, but these are just my favorite of the film, the featured in the film. So anyway, here is number 3.
Rick? Tom? Hello? Come on, you guys. You're scaring me. Too tight, though. Oh, no. Don't hurt me. You're hurting me. You're squeezing me too hard.
Ooh, that's a spicy meatball, if you ask me. Now, this film, written by George Francis Scarrow and Robert Hughes, and directed by Robert Hughes, is probably not the most memorable film, despite its title. So, I would kind of classify this as a very obscure horror movie, maybe even not so much cult, because I doubt anybody remembered this movie enough to have built a cult around it. But I do find it very interesting that our killer is a caveman, but technically not a caveman. I mean, you have to watch the movie. I'm not going to give away spoilers, but basically our killer is for all intents and purposes of today, staying spoiler-free, he is a caveman. And I thought that was a very interesting twist on the backwoods slasher killer, but not necessarily a good one, to be honest. Anyway, here is the second kill from Memorial Valley Massacre that I deem worthy of appreciation. Whoa, that's a doozy. Not necessarily the coolest kill, but an interesting one. Given the grand scheme of things, when you are weighing your options here when it comes to this film. Speaking of the film, a lot of the actors in this film never went on to do anything else. Memorial Valley Massacre was the one and done for a lot of these actors. However, this movie does feature a lot of, I'm going to say a lot. It features two well-known faces. And that would be a very quick, brief, super blink-and-you-miss-it cameo by Cameron Mitchell himself. He literally has nothing to do with the story. He's there for one scene, and he goes away. He impacts the story none whatsoever. However, William Smith is in this film, and he does play sort of a bigger part in the film. Not necessarily a direct influence on the picture, but he's in it. And he interacts with everybody, so he does certainly get to, feel like an actual cast member. And if you're wondering who William Smith is, well, he's been around. I'm sure you've seen some of his movies. He's got a huge TV career, but also has been in a number of films like the original Red Dawn, Any Which Way You Can, Maniac Cop. He's in Maniac Cop, and Grave of the Vampires. He's the young son of the vampire in Grave of the Vampire. Fun little movie, very weird movie. Probably the weirdest vampire movie ever, but probably not the weirdest. I digress. William Smith has been around, and Memorial Valley Massacre is just one more notch on his belt when it comes to exploitation cinema. Now let's get to the number one kill of the movie. This is my favorite kill. This is actually quite a bit of fun. I think you'll enjoy what you see. And again, I do apologize for the quality, but pretend you're watching it on an old scratchy VHS along with me.
Is this what you want? Here, take it. Please, leave me alone. Sounded like a scream.
And that'll do. Those are the top 3 kills for this lovely Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next Tuesday for the next top 3 kills installment. However, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. My name is Master KS, and I want to be your best YouTube buddy. If you subscribe, you'll see me tomorrow because I come at you daily Tomorrow is Wednesday, and it is What the F Wednesday, and we're going to be taking a look at sort of burning questions in horror and sci-fi and exploitation cinema, like what were people thinking when this moment happened? If you're old here, welcome back, my friend. I love you. This has been your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos, signing off. Thank you so much. I hope this video has found you happy, healthy, and well. I appreciate your time, and I appreciate you sharing that time with me. Until we meet again, I wish you a very pleasant good day, good evening, or good night, wherever you are. And do remember that your friendly neighborhood Master Chaos remains to be continued.